I want to show you how this query builder works. Okay, these are the tables that we have available that we can do a query on. Let's go ahead and rebuild our table. So we know what we're looking at here. So we'll create table. And then we'll insert the data. I thought it would be good if we went through this again so you'd see it a second time. You don't always have to insert these rows one at a time. You can just grab a whole file, so I'll show you how to do that later on. Okay, so just to make sure it made it, we'll do a select statement. Okay, so it made it in. Something else I wanted to make you aware of: if something is selected and you click run, it's only going to run that part. It won't run the whole select statement. So that's kind of odd, but it comes in handy if you were experimenting with a couple different things like this. We have two select statements there. You can select that one and run it, or you can select that one and run it. So getting back to this thing, if we go back to our main screen here and go to the query builder, see those select statements are queries. Okay, so we select the query builder, and now here's our tables, and here's the products table that we just built down here. So we want to build a query using our products table. So we can click that. Now it shows us our table here. Okay, so what columns do we want to display? We'll say we want to display all of our columns. And then click the run button. So it displayed the results of our query. So that's what I was saying earlier. I thought doing the command line SQL statements would be better, because then you understand what's going on here. If you didn't understand the concept of a table and a query and things like that, I think it would be real hard to understand this. Okay, so just to mess around with this, let's say we only wanted to see these two columns here, and click run. We only want to see these two columns here, And then, let's see, we'll go ahead and select all of the columns. And you can see here, we've got these tabs here. You can go conditions. This would be like, let's say we only wanted to see things above $9. So cost, let's see, greater than $9.99. And select run. So then it only shows us to 2 items that cost more than $9.99. Now these things, you know, you can't guess at these. You still have to look up how to enter these things. You know, you got to check out a web page or get the information from a book. So it's really not something you can guess at. Oh, oh. What, Sassy? What? What? You getting all excited about something? What? Come on, get out of here. Yeah. So here we can go where ID number equals 3. So then it brings back this guy here. And you can see how the order is kind of goofy here. You know, that's not the order that we have it in the table. So order by, we can move these up and down here. Let's say move this one up. Move this up. Move this up. And then it shows us the same order that we have here. ID number, item, cost, in stock. Click run. So now we have it in the same order as our table. ID number is first, item name, cost, and in stock. Let's say we only wanted to see a specific item. We wanted to see how many we have in stock. Show us only show us the hammers. And then it only brings back the hammer row, the hammer record, as part of the query results. So you can see there's nothing easy about that at all. You know, if we had left out one little thing, that's not going to work. We start getting these error messages. So that's why I say it's easier to just learn the command line, because this GUI stuff, where this might come in handy is if you're dealing with a lot of items. It might make it easier. You know, you don't have to remember every little name of these things. So if you select the SQL button, this shows us the actual code that ran. Products table, products table. Here they're just specifying each column. They're saying go to the products table and get the ID column. Go to the products table and get the item column. Go to the products table and get the cost column. And then go use the products table and go to the products item column and only get the hammers. So you can see there's nothing easy about this at all. If you wanted to, you could save your SQL statement, this query that we built here. You can save it under a name, so you don't always have to create it from scratch. You know, you can come back and run it again without having to go through. We'll get more into that later on. I just wanted to give you a quick introduction to using that query builder. Okay, see ya. Bye.